Hey guys, and welcome back to another Battlefront Goon Squad video, and today we're going to be looking at what we think the heroes for the Rogue One DLC for Battlefront will do. All their weapons, their traits, all that good stuff. And I'm joined here by Luke Long.
Hello.
Alright,
Let's get right into it here. We'll start off with Dr. Orson Krennic. He is the Imperial hero coming on Rogue One in this update. And he's kind of portrayed as a, mad scientist. So, what better trait would he have than to summon a squad of his own Death Troopers? Because it says that he has Death Troopers on a research. Can you break this down a little bit?
Oh yeah, I'll break it down, don't you worry. I definitely think it wouldn't be like Leia's honor guards. I think he would spawn these Death Troopers and they would kind of follow him around. They'd be like AI controlled.
Yeah.
And they'd use, well, looking at the pictures of the Death Troopers, I think they're going to use either a gun just like it or the DLT-19. That's the gun I think they'll use.
Yeah, that's a good go-to weapon for them. And he's going to have 2 Death Troopers, we assume, because you don't want 3, 1 on each side of them probably. And their AI give him, and with his trait boosting, such as like Greedo getting a thermal and floater, he will have his Death Troopers that will become more stronger as he gets injured more.
I think his other move, the triangle, will be that he drops a droid. He'd be the first hero
like
to use that item. You know, since he's a scientist and all, he probably has some advanced droid or something.
Yeah, maybe a Rogue One droid or a probe droid, which would be buffed kind of like Maynard's turret. And,
yeah, probably maybe explosive shot. As the trait moves up.
For his R1 move, we were thinking that he would have some, you know, the scalp binoculars. Well, the scalp binoculars, but could be used through walls to see enemies. Like, you could trace the enemies through walls with the scalp binoculars. And then they would, it's kind of like a Call of Duty thing where the radar would show up as like moving dots instead of just the red bar on the screen, giving your radar a little more advanced look. Yeah, so he's gonna use, from the pictures that we've studied, he's gonna use a new pistol, which is the same pistol that Jyn is using.
Yeah, if
but
you look at the
Jyn
pictures, they have the same weapon. It looks, I mean, I'm not 100%, but it looks like the same weapon.
Side by side, we compared them, and it's pretty much the same weapon. They both have silver barrels. They're both pistols. They look like the same model of pistol. Also, like, you can tell that it's the same pistol because it's the same size. There's a black band around the middle of the barrel, and there's a black band in both pictures, of one in Orson Krennic's holster and one in Jyn when she has it in her hand. So they wouldn't make a hero and a villain have the same weapon, but there's other pictures of Jyn with a weapon that kind of looks like an E11. It's a new Rogue One weapon. Could you tell us more about that, Nick?
Yeah. There's 2 photos that we've seen of Jyn Erso, and as we said, the one photo looks like she's holding the exact same weapon as the director Krennic, but we think this one gun will probably work similar like Leia's E11. It looks just like it, but I doubt they'd give her an old gun. Probably some new gun from Rogue One. Yeah. So I think, should we move into Jyn Erso?
Oh, of course. Let's get right into Jyn here.
Alright.
Jyn, some stuff that we can figure out about her is she's a skilled fighter, obviously, because she was alone since she was 15. She's also has a rebellious spirit, as it said in the trailer. And we know that she's a girl, and she is a really good knife person because she has dual knives on her back, and so those will probably be seen as one of her traits. Where it's probably going to be a triangle move where you hold in triangle to activate it, and then it'll be a set timer of like 10 seconds where you can throw as many knives off of her as you want.
Almost like a rapid fire, like Hans, like just as much as you can do in that amount of time.
And then the cooldown would be like 15 seconds or so. And then another ability, since she's like a spy undercover, is to jam the enemy map so you can't use it anymore. So she'll be like undercover and won't be able to be seen. And Nick, could you tell us the third one?
Oh yeah, Jyn's third trait is the explosive shotgun bullets. What this would be is kind of like, say like almost Lando's power shot, where his gun is transformed into something completely different. Instead of her usual automatic weapon, it will fire deadly blasts that are just giant explosions that will kill enemies and heroes in no problem. A very powerful weapon.
That sounds very powerful. It's kind of like Lando's charge shot, but just on roid rage.
Well, I also think another interesting thing about Jyn would be her trait.
Oh yes.
Well, since she's like, you know, real good at like gymnastics and all that crap, you know, she's a fighter. Well, I think as her trait moves up, like more kills she gets, more damage she gets on heroes, she becomes quicker overall. She'll move quicker, maybe, you know, her gun might get a little more powerful, but I think she'll be real fast running around the map and stuff. All that kind of good stuff.
Yeah, that's definitely a possibility. I mean, all of these are possibilities. There's nothing wrong here.
Yeah, we really don't know much about this movie yet, but...
We just put 2 and 2 together. So, that's pretty much it for this video. If you would be so kind to like and subscribe, put a comment below about more videos we should do Rogue One. And, thank you. Goodbye.